What is going on, guys? Dakota from Decoy Photography, and in today's video I want to try to recreate a vintage 8x10 portrait. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to Mike Gray because I was scrolling through his YouTube channel before, and if you guys aren't subscribed to him, definitely go do so. He is a film photographer that just puts out amazing quality images, and his videos are amazing as well. So go check out his page as well. All his information is in the description below. But huge shout out to Mike Gray because I was scrolling through his YouTube channel one day and I saw him using an 8x10 film camera, and I was like, holy shit, that is pretty awesome. Like I really want to do something like that. So I couldn't get a hold of a film camera, a 8x10 film camera before my shoot with Kia. So I improvised. I used the Fuji XT4 and a plethora of lenses ranging from the 56 f1.2 to the 33 f1.4 to the SLR Magic 50mm T f1.0, I believe. So the point of this video is just to kind of walk through the steps that I took in order to try and replicate an 8x10 photo with a digital camera. Again, you guys let me know in the comments what you think, if I even got close, if I'm super far away, what you thought of the picture in general. But let's go ahead and just jump right into step number one, and that was just choosing the theme for my shoot. Sometimes choosing the concept for your shoot is hard, especially when you have a bunch of different ideas just rolling around in your head and you don't know which one to bring to life first. But I always knew I wanted to try this BoHo type shoot, so I went and grabbed Kia, and then I went and pretty much gathered all the props I knew I needed in order to make this work. Kia actually, the bouquet that she used for the inside of the video, she actually created that. She made her own bouquet as well for our wedding about 4 years ago, so she's really handy in terms of crafting different things together. But we used a bouquet that she handmade. We also went and grabbed her peacock wicker chair that her family has kind of passed down through generations. So when they heard that we were using the chair, I knew I couldn't disappoint with the photos here. Outside of the wicker chair and the bouquet, we had to find a dress that was pretty bohemian-ish, I guess. So the next important thing was figuring out which gear I was going to use to shoot with. So as you guys may or may not know, I do have an XT4, an XE4, a Sony A7 III, an A7R III, and an A7S III. And again, not to flex or anything, but honestly, I've been trying to diversify my content a little bit more. I've fallen more in love with the film type of photography, trying to replicate film by using a digital camera, and Fujifilm and their film simulations really motivate me. And I'm having a lot of fun being able to just to pick up my Fujifilm cameras and go out in the field and just start taking random photos. This is probably the most fun I've had in a long time in terms of creating for my photography, and I love it. Honestly, I love it. I tend to pass up my Sony gear and grab my Fuji stuff more and more every day, and I don't know if that's going to be a reoccurring thing. Does that mean I want to switch out to medium format eventually? Who knows? But again, like I mentioned earlier in the video, we did use the Fujifilm XT4, and from that point on, I want to go ahead and just piece everything together to see the final result. In case you guys didn't know, I love black and white photos. Did you know that? I don't think they knew that. I don't think I'm talking to my computer screen. I love black and white photos, and I knew this BoHo shoot, I wanted to be as close to a vintage old school replica feel as possible. So I went ahead and I shot this entire shoot in monochrome. Well, not the entire shoot, the majority of the shoot I shot in monochrome, and the results were amazing. I used the SLR 50 cine lens at first, and then I kind of got a little frustrated because I couldn't get the photos in focus a lot of the time because it's a manual lens, and that was just me again, not having a lot of experience shooting manual lenses. But again, in an upcoming video, you guys will see I did the entire shoot, an entire shoot using that particular lens. So stay tuned for that. Click that subscribe button so you don't miss that video. This particular photo that I took, it was in horizontal mode, shot with the Fuji XT4 and the SLR Cine 50mm lens. This was a shot right here. This was a money shot and monochrome. And this is what it looks straight at a camera, JPEG, right on the screen, as you can see here. And then this is the final edited product. This and the rest of the photos from this set were all edited in Capture One. I was pretty freaking stoked on how this photo turned out straight out of camera, but I knew I wanted to do more with it. So from that point, I went in, I did my little retouching on it. I added some film grain to the photo itself, and then I also added some extra dust and speck particles on the photo to give it that old school look, like it's been sitting in a photo album for way too long. And I really like the final result of it. Again, you can see the differences on the screen here. It just turned out well past my expectations. And then I told myself, Dakota, you've never really blown up a photo that you've shot on your XT4 at all. And that was actually pretty surprising to me because I've made it a habit to go and try to print out my work more because, again, you really get a sense of how good your photography is when you're looking at it outside of a computer screen or your phone or your tablet. You just have it in front of you and it makes it a lot better to look at. So I told myself, hey, I've blown up a picture shot on the Fujifilm GFX 100S. And again, that is a 100 megapixel camera. So no matter how I shake it or crop in the amount of megapixels and quality, that isn't gonna go anywhere. So I've never actually blown up anything on a 26 megapixel. Never actually blown up anything on the Fuji XT4 26 megapixel camera, so this was a perfect opportunity to do so, especially now that I added film grain and I just wanted to see how the photo itself would turn out. So I went online to Sal Digital, where I get most of my wall prints created, and I went ahead and selected a 30 by 20 size frame here and added the picture on it, got it blown up, and this is what it actually looks like. And I was really surprised, especially considering the amount of silver rich film grain I added within Capture One. So I'll show this on the screen here and you guys let me know how the actual wall print looks, okay, compared to the image. And there you have it, folks. That is the process and my thinking behind my old school 8x10 vintage bohemian shoot with Kia. Man, that was a mouthful. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the concept, the pictures displayed on the screen early in the video, just all of the in-betweens. I really want to know your thoughts and what you guys think of the concept itself. Oh, and let me know what you guys thought of the wall print as well. I really like that, and soon you'll be seeing it hanging up here in my office. Soon. I can't wait to really just deck this place out and really highlight some of the awesome work I've been doing over the past, what is it, March 3-something months now or so. 2022 has been awesome for photography so far, and I'm really finding myself, I feel, and I want to continue with all of that same energy, that positiveness, and just really put out some awesome stuff for myself and for you guys to check out as well. So thank you again. If you liked the video, make sure to click that thumbs up and also click the subscribe button so you don't miss any upcoming content. Thank you, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.